Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So here are what I will be using for this video. I will be using this practice hand. I'm doing some duck nails, and those are the tips that I'm using from Nails by Naomi. This is Gumball from Amnesty Cosmetics, and I'm also using one of my favorite brushes, a size 12 from Aglow, but I don't think she sells this particular size anymore. And then I'm trying out Sky Monomer for the first time, and I just poured it in this bottle to make it easier to pour into my dapping dish and stuff. So and I'll also be using a couple of other things later on in the video. So I'm just starting off with application. I will be doing this acrylic color on all of the nails, so there is that, nothing special going on, because most of the nails will be some French tip nails anyway. So not to make this like a review or anything, but I just wanted to say that I did enjoy using the Sky Monomer. It's my first time using it, and I noticed that it doesn't have a super strong smell, and it seemed to work pretty well with this acrylic, even though it's not a Sky acrylic powder. Even though, as you just saw me struggling to pick up a bead, but that was my fault with that. So that had nothing to do with the y'all. Excuse the dog. She over there tripping, and she trying to get my attention. So I'm sorry if her barking is loud. So hold on. Okay, sorry about that, but I had to tend to my homegirl. She wasn't going to leave me alone. So yeah, like I was saying, this is a pretty good monomer, and I'll probably continue to use it and buy it again once I run out. So we shall see how well this also works with other brands as I continue to use it. So yeah, there's not much that's going to be going on here. I'm not really in a chatty mood today, so I'm going to leave you guys to watch this application, and then I will be back shortly. Okay, so here is the filing portion, and for that I'm using this medium 5-in-1 bit, and then I'm also using my new Melody Susie cordless e-file. It's the S series, like SM180F, something like that, but I will leave a link for that in the description box. And I do have a code, GLOWUP12. It'll get you 12% off. So yes, this is my same filing routine. When I do duck nails, I tend to mostly use the e-file to do all of my shaping because of the shape of the nail, and I don't want the hand file to take away from the flare of the tip. So I have learned to use the e-file to do that. So, and then I also did the crescent moon shape on the free edge of the nail, so I clean that up as well. And then sometimes the nails won't stay inside the finger wells and I have to take them out, and so that's what I did while filing some of these nails. And that even happened while doing the nail art portion as well, but just pop it right back in. And then once I'm done with the e-file part, I go in with a 100 grit hand file, and I file the tops of the nails and do a little extra filing, finish filing with that, and then I come in with my buffer, and that is my whole filing routine when I am doing duck nails. And so it's kind of always the same method. You know, make sure to clean underneath the nails as well, because sometimes acrylic gets under there during application. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna let you guys watch this part, and then I will be back. Okay, so here we are with the art portion. I'll be using these two gel polishes from Nail by Naya, 145, which is the yellow one, and 137, which is the pink one. And I'm taking my favorite liner brush, and which is the Hella Cute liner from Nails by Dev. Things will be linked below in the description box. And like I said earlier, I'm doing some French tips, and I decided to do an ombre. So, and these colors are very much giving nice tropical summer vibes, and I love it. The ombres came out looking so good. So I started off doing the smile line of the French tip, and then I filled in the nail about halfway, maybe a little more, and with the yellow color, and then I come in with pink color and fill in the rest of the nail. And then I take an ombre brush, and I just take the brush and I kind of sweep it back and forth, blending the colors. And because I'm blending them, it's also going to create an orange color, because you know, yellow and pink make orange. So it makes a new color in between the two original colors, which is nice because that means I didn't have to use an extra color. So I knew that was going to happen, and it didn't bother me because, again, it came out looking so good and I loved it. So yes, that is pretty much what's going to happen. I not only show it on two nails because I saved one nail to make like a reel and short and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So yes, here I am with the ombre brush, and as you see, blending the colors back and forth until I get the look that I want. And if I want, and I believe I did add some more of like the yellow color because I wanted it to be more yellow, and I do this for two coats, and it comes out looking better on the second coat. So yes, just when doing this method, just kind of blend them together until they look how you want them to look. You can clean off the whole thing and redo it if you want, or add a little bit of either color until it looks how you want it to look. And when you're all done, I cured for 60 seconds because I tend to cure polishes that are a little bit thicker for 60 seconds just to make sure I get the full cure, and then I repeat the process and cure again. So I hope that explanation made sense, and I will leave you to watch the rest of this part, and then I will be back for the next step. So now for the ring finger, I'm going to be doing a border around the whole nail using the pink color, and then I cure for the 60 seconds after I get it to look how I want it to look. Okie dokie. So I just wanted to share. I got this off of Amazon. It's one of those like solid gels, and I was just sharing all the things that came inside the box. Some little dual forms, a little silicone mold, a little hand file, the silicone tool to use the gel, and then this is the gel. Like, I kind of opened it myself, so that's why it looks like that. And because I couldn't wait, but to see what it looked like after I got it. And this is a 2-ounce jar, and I will leave a link to this particular one that I got in the description box below. And I put the brush in there just to kind of see how far down it goes, because sometimes those containers are huge and it's not as much product as you think it is. So to avoid using my hand because I couldn't find a glove, I used this little spatula tool to take some out the jar. Then I rolled it into a little log piece, and then I split it up into 5 balls, and then I put them on the nail. I did end up touching this with my hand a little bit, and I feel like with this particular one, when you do that, it does tend to be a little sticky. So again, using gloves is very highly recommended, and also you don't want to continuously touch uncured gel products or even any nail products with your bare hands like that. So for this first try, I decided to do a 5-petal flower, and when I did it, I did not like it. The balls were, the little circles were uneven, so they were kind of like different sizes, and this particular one I felt like was super big, so I was trying to take it off. And yeah, and after I took it off, I was just like, you know what, bump that. And I took the whole thing off, and then I did it again, but this time it is a 4-petal flower, and I did 1 petal before I started re-recording again, and then here I am doing the other petals. So I'm taking the pointy side of the silicone tool and just using that to form the shape of the flower petals. And then I cured for 2 minutes because I low-key felt like I used maybe a little much, and for some reason it just seemed extra thick, and I kind of touched it, and after it cured the first time, and I was like, let's try it again. So I gave it another cure for 60 seconds, and then yeah, so and now I am going to just paint the flower. The outside parts will be pink, and then I'll put a little bit of yellow in the middle, and then I'll also put some little gold beads in the center of the flower. So this is, and then I cured for 60 seconds. I also didn't cure between each color of the polishes. So yeah. So this is my first time trying this flower, and I thought I was going to skip this trend, but it pulled me in. So I couldn't resist it anymore, and I tried it, and I like it. So I am going to try it again because I feel like I can do better. Again, this was my first time trying this, and it came out pretty good from the first time. I didn't want to keep redoing it on this particular set, so I just went with whatever happened. So yeah. So I have an idea for another set because I saw, what's her name? C's tutorials. She used some gel like this, and she made a starfish on some like water nails. I was like, ooh, that's a cute idea. So even though I did water nails and they had starfishes and seashells and stuff, I want to do it again, but kind of different this time. So yeah, we shall see. Or did I cure? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I cured or not. But anyway, the outside of the flower is pink. The inside is yellow. Then I added some gold balls. Cure for 60 seconds. And then I'll be moving on to the next step. So for this next step on the French tip nails, I will be doing that trending nail design. I've done this before on my channel, so I'm using some hard gel for this step, and because it is a hard gel and it does leave a sticky layer, I did add a very thin layer of top coat on top of this just so that it wouldn't take away from the 3D effect of the design. And this goes on all the French tip nails, and again I only showed 2 of them, and then I do believe I showed me top coating, but when doing it this way, if you do get a lot of top coat on it, you can just wipe some off, which is what happened to me, and that's what I did. So yeah, that will be, we're getting close to the end of the video, so thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. I love this design, especially the ombre is so pretty. And yes, it very much is giving like tropical vibes. And I want to do this like color scheme again, but add some actual orange and some purple into it. So yes, We shall see what happens when I get to that point. But again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on my socials, Instagram and TikTok. I will leave them down below, but they're just like, look for the nail glow up and I should pop up then. Yeah, so that was pretty much it. This was just a simple design, and I do hope you enjoyed. And until next time, peace out, y'all.